Alright, so this video is going to be an experiment for the both of us. So in order to preface this, when I was starting to grow fig trees, I did some research and I looked online, and different websites pretty much said that fig tree leaves, you can use those in order to make like tea to drink, because the leaves of fig trees are packed full of vitamins. So what we decided to do is experiment. So we took some leaves from the fig trees that are grown in the backyard. We have them dehydrated, we have them chopped up, and we're going to see how it actually stacks up. Now, so we've got some some fig tree leaves in a jar. They're unseasoned. Yesterday, I went to Walmart and I bought a French press. I used to work at a restaurant called Fast and French in downtown Charleston, South Carolina, back in like 2013, 2014, and the French press they use was very popular. And the French press came with its own scoop. So this is what we're going to try to do. We're going to open the jar. I'm going to take the scoop. Oh, we're not going to make a whole bunch of tea, but you can smell it's pretty strong. And then we're going to put it inside of the French press. So whether you're putting whether you are making coffee or tea, you want it to be at the very bottom of your press. All right. So now that we've gotten that set up, we are going to go to the kitchen. So I've got some water in the pot. Right now, I'm just reading the indications on the stove. So right now it's turned off. We are going to go turn it to high. And we just have a little bit of water. We're not making a whole bunch of tea, probably just enough to make a cup. This is a copper style pot, so it won't take long for it to warm up. So, and if you look under it right now, uh, the I guess that's like a dark pinkish color, means that the stove is on. So what we're going to do is put the top on it, let it set for a few minutes, and then we'll put the hot water in the press. All right, so that didn't take long for our water to boil. For those of us who didn't pay attention in sixth grade science, basically copper it conducts heat fairly quickly, so it's a conductor and not an insulator. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove this lid. You see how the water is boiling now. We're ready to make our tea. Therefore, we're going to carry it outside, make sure we don't burn anyone or anything. We're going to bring it to our press where our leaves are in. Boom. We'll bring the pot back to the kitchen. Make sure our stove is turned off so we don't burn down the house. When we return outside, we're going to go to our press. So as you see, all the leaves float to the top, and pretty much the same thing is going to happen if you were to have coffee grounds instead. And so that's the importance of having the press. So what we're going to do is try to fit it inside like so, as flat as possible. And then that's why it's called a French press. So we're going to press down there weren't a whole bunch of leaves there, so we're going to see how it tastes. But basically, the press keeps the leaves or the grounds from well, it keeps them towards the bottom, and then it keeps it from actually pouring into your drink. And so it's going to take a few minutes for all the flavors and the vitamins to get into the water part that we want to drink. So we're just going to let it sit for a little bit, and then we'll have a taste test afterwards. All right, so we have our French press. I gave it about 5 minutes for basically the hot water to extract all the flavor and all the vitamins. As you see with the press itself keeps all the leaves and all the potential coffee grounds towards the bottom, and then everything that we want to consume towards the top. It has, I guess, a little lip for where the liquids can be poured out. So we've got our lid on, and then we just pour. It smells nice, but we'll see how it tastes. I'm not sure yet. So I brought sugar just in case. So this is what our tea looks like now, our fig leaf tea. And we still have fig leaves in the very bottom of this press, so we will wash them later. All right, so what we have here is our fig leaf tea that we just poured out of the French press. Got it in this nice little coffee mug from a 5K race I had ran many years ago. And we're going to give it a taste test. So let's see. Flavor is not bad. I probably should have added more leaves to it, but it's actually pretty drinkable. I'm going to add just a little bit of sugar to it, not much. And so I have this little spoon. It almost looks like a cocaine spoon, but if you know, you know. So really, it's only going to take like one spoon of it to get right. So we've got that going on. We'll just mix it. So as you see, it actually looks like tea, and we're gonna get some vitamins today while we're hanging out on the porch. We're gonna relax, and then we're gonna go solve some problems um, in anticipation for this work week. And so it actually tastes a lot better with sugar. The thing with French presses is that the more of the leaves you add to it, the more concentrated the flavor gets. So if it needs more flavor, you add more leaves or you subtract more water. Everything just depends on what works best for you. But happy Sunday and stay cool, y'all.